Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brad, and we are here for another nightly review of the chart. So, today was Wednesday, February 1st, 2023, and it was also another significant day, and that is FOMC day. Right, so this is the day every 3 months that the Fed gives their rate decision, right? Super volatile day. Basically gambling as far as ICT is concerned, and I agree. You know, those big data dumps, um, just are. If you're in it before it happens, it's basically gambling. If you get in, I mean, obviously, here's how people usually trade it, right? They go do a strangle or something like that, or they say one way, they go one way, and they wait for that swing to happen their way. Because generally, what happens, it'll like dump down and go flying up, and then dump down again. Like it does these huge waves. So if you just time it right, maybe you can make some money. But um, I've also seen it just go one way and screw everyone that went the other. So yeah, didn't trade it. First time ever that I didn't trade at all on a big data day. I usually will try to get in after the data settles a little bit and a trend establishes. I decided not worth it this time. And I wanted to just see it especially since this is my first time seeing it through the eyes of as a ICT student. Looking at his theory. I haven't been through an FOMC since I started this journey, so I decided to just watch, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I was listening to ICT's live stream, and he was calling some stuff. I called some stuff on Discord, and it ended up being pretty accurate, and it was cool to see. But we'll leave the trading for tomorrow. And this should be pretty quick because I'll just recap that move. I didn't trade anything else. Nothing else really mattered that much. There were some setups, but before the data on the day that it happens, it's generally just, a bunch of BS. So wasn't really paying attention that much. All right, couple things to look at. Here was our yesterday. We sort of did this barcodey thing earlier this week, right? Where we were coming up and then we went down a little bit and then we came back and took that candle, whatever. Doesn't really matter. The key targets I was looking for, and I have my live stream when I did the prep right before the news announcement, the data announcement. This was the big one. 4117.75, going for the upside. Due to the movement throughout the day, that was my bias, and especially when the news did drop and we got a couple of spikes down, I just noticed throughout the day we were not really taking buy side that much, right? We were taking sell side, and then when the news dropped, it did a couple more pushes to sell side without taking big buy side targets. So yeah, that was the bias, and ended up going our way, right? So if you traded it, I did not. Another thing I had laid out was the top of that wick, of course. The top of that wick. So this is, we're in bear market, right? Bear market tries to push up here. That was just fake. Comes down here, consolidates a little bit. We get a little push up, and then this December 13th is when I think there was some data or something. I don't even really remember, but I do remember that everyone said, bear market over, bear market over. Oh my God. Because this thing looked to be pushing and breaking that swing high, which would have been significant, right? and then eventually that one, you know. This is the bottom, we go up, right? It decided to come down here, and there's one more thing I want to point out that I was watching a video, and I saw this kind of 3-box thing, which is from, I think the channel was TTrades. We talk about it on Discord. We have the link in our helpful videos now. It's pretty cool. But what he was saying is there's generally a 3-box setup with some of these plays. Consolidation, the manipulation, and this is power 3, right? Accumulation, manipulation, so we came down, and then finally a distribution, which I believe we're starting now, and really the distribution would be from here. And he was explaining in a very cool, like a very easy to understand way. You should go check out his channel, by the way, TTrades. That what you're looking for here is this fake kind of move, right? To make it seem like we're going down, but it doesn't really do anything, right? And then we come back into the range, the first box, the accumulation, and then it dips down under that, the lowest low of that range, right? And so you see that here, but you know, you're not really too sure yet on this one what's going to happen, but you definitely see it here, right? Thursday the 19th, when we had come up here into the range again and then dipped right back down there, and now we've started the distribution segment, right? So that being said, I am expecting this to continue, I believe. Now, this isn't chart prep, so I'm not going to go into that. I'll talk about it more tomorrow. Let's go into today, and let's just look at the move, all right? I think I'll just jump into maybe the 5-minute. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. Yeah, 5-minute looks good. So I'll jump in here. Let me go back to the daily real quick. So some potential downside targets, just so you guys know, would have been like the wick here, right? The low there, the wick here, I would think. And I believe there's a gap right here as well. So I had that plotted out, and that was potential as well. All right, let me see that. Look how it makes a box. That's amazing. So I was thinking about that too. What if we did shoot down, but we didn't. Upside targets were that. And you'll see, here's when the data hit, 2 o'clock, right? Now look at the day before that. Now this always pretty much happens on a big data day. You have what seems like a normal day and some movement, right? And when you're looking at it before this happens, you go, oh yeah, you know, it's not bad. We got a couple potential plays and stuff, and then this happens, and it just makes it look like it was flat all day, right? There was some stuff that happened, but one thing that didn't happen all day, buy side, right? From Tuesday, remember we had the spike up after that sort of kind of Judas swing or whatever happened, had that spike up. We never went to take that. We took other little buy side things like this one and this one, but we went and we took, you know, all this liquidity down here. I guess, I mean, technically we took all the liquidity up here. It was a little bit of a neutral day, but it was shooting more for downside stuff. Let's draw a line on this. See when we took that. Yeah, we didn't even take it until the data, but the big key thing is, you know, that that power 3 concept once again. So you can see this as accumulation, right? All of this action, you can see it as accumulation. We get bigger waves, but still, they're just prepping for the move, right? What happens first? Spike down. We pull a ton of sell side, right? Manipulation. This all is the manipulation stage. We come back and we can sort of use that same concept, that 3-box concept, right? We come back into the quote unquote consolidation range, the accumulation stage. Notice here, we don't take a big high. We come back up, take some little ones here, and but we don't take a big one. We leave it. And we come back down here for this sell side again, and we took, this one, and we already took that one before, so I guess it's really just this one. I mean, to me, it seemed pretty obvious what was going to happen next, and that's the ripper here. So once the second push happened down, I told my Discord to look at 4117.75. I thought that was going to be the point where it could chill out or come down a little bit. It actually came up quite a bit higher, and our big target, our big wick that we want to break is way up here. I think it's 4180, right? So we didn't get there. Sort of close. But after this happened, I said to myself, okay, what did I miss? Why did it go all the way here? So let's see. There's the peak, right? And trust me, guys, do this. When something reacts, when a move stops or reverses or whatever, take the peak, the swing high, swing low, put a horizontal line on it, and figure out where it reacted to, because it's always something. It's always something. So I would always, since this move has been going on, I've been looking towards that December 13th candle here, December 14th, like stuff within that. That wick has a lot of things going on, right? So I've really been favoring the 1 hour, by the way. It seems to react to a lot of 1 hour stuff. So first thing I did, went to the 1 hour, went all the way back over here, and I said, what happened? Well, that's what happened. You see it? That wick, that big shot up from data, I'm pretty sure. I'll look it up and I'll put it in Discord. Big shot up at 8 a.m., the 8 a.m. 1 hour candle, December 13th. The consequence encroachment of that candle, 4161.50. Yeah, we overshot a little bit, but that was what it reacted to. I'm pretty sure. If anyone has any other information, please feel free to share. But that seems pretty likely to me. I mean, it's it almost cuts it right in half, right? And some overreaction and some slippage on a crazy move like that, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. And, when we're targeting lows, yeah, sometimes they hit right on the low, just perfectly, and come right off and go somewhere else, right? But it's always going to come back and break it, right? Like ICT says, smooth lines. That's what you want to look for. The market likes to make smooth lines jagged. All right. So when you see relative equals in different places, think, okay, it's coming for that. Relative equals here came for it, right? Relative equals, yeah, I guess you can sort of call those here. This consolidation came for it, right? These things happen over and over and over. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this recap. I just wanted to talk about that move. It's pretty cool. Just watched it, didn't make any trades. Just gathering some information. So next time, maybe I'll jump in afterwards when the real move sort of shows itself and try to scalp a little bit. It was pretty fun watching, but I hope you enjoy. Link to the community will be in the description. I'll also put a link to the TTrades guy, and of course ICT, his Twitter and YouTube. But check out that TTrades guy. He's got some really great ICT related videos that just make it really easy to understand. So I'm probably going to be digging into his collection over the next couple days or weeks. But hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you later.